From the Bramble Jam Podcast Network studios, it's the Diss List with Brandon Dan. It's the Diss List with Brandon Dan. It's the Diss List with Brandon. You can sing. It's the Diss List.
I don't have any ears.
With Brandon Dan. It's the Diss List with Brandon Dan. Yeah.
Oh my God.
KC and the money. KC is flipping off AT. Why is KC? Why? What's the beef you got with KC?
It's the initial name.
It's
You know,
okay.
we all have beef with each other.
That's fair.
Me,
That's fair.
him, YA Tittle.
We're AT, yeah, all of you guys.
Yeah.
All of you guys. T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah,
you guys,
we don't like it. We don't like it.
No, it's fair.
Highlanders
That's
and
fair.
Yeah.
AT Shire back with us
by
popular
popular
demand.
Thank you, yeah.
For another episode here on the Diss
I
List.
think the popular demand was more that we didn't hear any negativity about your ridiculous list.
Really?
Yeah. No one was like, that sucked. And so we're like, well, that's
That's
right.
right.
No, for
Yeah.
us.
I said it sucked and was stupid, but
Yeah.
like that was sort of the point. So I'm
Yes.
glad it landed exactly
the
how
thing.
everyone
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
That was good enough for us to be like, okay, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's
Also,
run it back.
I was gonna be here anyway.
And
Well,
we a thing
yes,
that
we're
we
up
no,
against
well,
it.
let's not peek behind the curtain that much. I will say this: Brandon and I came up with in between 75 and 100 topics that we send guests they can choose from. But you pick your own topics,
Yeah.
and you do an amazing job
your
at it.
own thing.
So when you come to the show, you're like, "This is what I'm doing this week."
I'm constantly
And I love
pitching
it.
you
Yeah.
new ones of
Yes.
other dumb things to
Yeah,
talk about.
you pitched some great ones too. I can't
Some
wait for
absolute
the
heaters.
90s Tom Hanks at some point.
That's a good one. Yeah,
The
I love that.
90s Tom Hanks
Brand's
movies.
gotta watch some movies.
Yeah, I know. I got to watch some movies.
What'd you bring us this week?
Yeah, what is it? Like best surfaces to walk on? Like, what do you got?
Yeah,
Best initial name, guys.
So what I did this week is I think that there's a lot of reading comprehension. People are watching movies a little bit wrong. And what I brought is a list of
Good.
main characters that are sold as protagonists or positive people in this movie who, if you think about it, are secretly the villain of the movie.
Okay.
And one of the scariest people you'll ever meet in your life.
So this isn't a protagonist like Walter White, like an anti-hero.
These are not anti-heroes.
And it's not a protagonist that turns out to be the villain.
Sure.
This is someone that is praised and hailed as the good guy the whole movie.
Yes.
But if you think about it, they're kind of monsters.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to meet them in a dark alley.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love this so much.
Yeah.
When you
Yes.
you don't want to think about them too much.
No, you
'cause
don't.
then you start being like, well, that was maybe not the best. Maybe they're the bad guy.
There's
I like this list.
Several
This-
that immediately come to mind.
Yes.
I'm glad because I had a few that I left off. I'm just glad that you guys could think of some to add and nitpick mine at the end.
I mean,
Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. How's the
obviously.
game work, Bran?
Well, the game is very simple. AT is going to walk through his list with us 10 to 1. We'll get to discuss. We'll get to talk. Perhaps diss that list a little bit. And then afterwards, Dan, both you and I are going to get to make some changes independently from each other. Dan, you're going to get to flip two. If you think
two.
one should be higher, one should be lower, you can do that. And replace two. If
That's
you
right.
think two are missing, you can take two that you don't think belong on the list. And then I will get to do the exact same thing. And at the end of the day, AT, it's up to you which list is the perfect
And I
list.
just thought of this. We actually technically get to flip 4. We get 2 flips, but they flip 4 different. I just thought we've been saying it wrong this whole
I've
time.
been doing
It's
it
not
wrong the
important.
whole time.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
But
fine.
you flip two, and the
Yeah.
other
Embarrassing.
two flip by default.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's
Well,
a default
the other
flip.
two are baked in, and
It's
everybody
baked
knows
in.
that.
It's
Yeah,
a baked
everybody
in.
knows
Yeah.
that.
All right, let's start with 10. This
10.
is a softball.
This is a
Softball.
softball.
Let's
yeah.
a softball.
You can argue that this goes against everything we just explained.
That's right.
But I'm going to start with the humans and Starship Troopers, okay? I think this came up in the last diss list I did about liking the bad guys.
Casper Van Dien.
You
Classic.
know? And so this is a misreading. This is people don't understand. And Dan, you can help me with the history of this a little bit, okay? So I do think that the humans are the aggressors. They are the bad guys. They are based in Argentina and a fascist government in Argentina.
That's
and
right.
Dan, I don't think there needs to be that much reading into it to know what they're sort of hinting at here.
There's a lot that they're hinting at. There's also a lot of like just history in Argentina of dictators and assassinations.
Absolutely. They've done it on their own.
They've done it on
they
their own.
They don't need the help.
That's right. Yeah. These poor aliens.
Yeah.
I don't like. Have you seen Starship
I'm
Troopers?
not. I'm not familiar with their work.
There are some names. You got Rico, you know.
So what makes these guys the bad guys? So Starship Troopers.
Yes.
Is that's an alien behind him? If you're watching on
That's a
YouTube,
bug.
right?
Yeah.
It's a bug.
He
My
kills
bad.
that
And
with a
he's
giant
a
grenade.
Yes,
human.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
he's the human.
It's sick.
So this seems good, right? Alien, big bug, maybe invading
Correct.
Earth, and then
Yes.
we're like, so could this be any sort of alien invasion movie of
While
sorts?
they are shooting their butt rockets at us, and spoiler alert, there are bug butt rockets
Bug
in
butt
this
rockets.
movie.
Yeah.
We are also attacking them.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
Who attacked first?
Well, there's some misinformation therein, okay? And so you get Rico. I think Rico is a good guy.
Rico's
you
a
know?
good guy,
But
yes.
I do think that he is misguided here.
Of course.
As part of a fascist dictatorship trying to
That's
take
right.
over
Yeah,
other worlds.
That's right. This is a pro-fascist America, Argentina.
If you would
movie.
like to know more, yeah.
Yeah.
And we do find out that Doogie Howser has psychic abilities, and he's a scientist, and he's talking with one of the brainworms,
Okay.
and the brainworm is scared.
The-
Okay. The
this
bugs
is-
are scared.
This is
Bugs
in
are
the,
scared.
the lean years of Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes, this is before Harold and Kumar.
That's right. Yeah, this is pre Harold and Kumar, How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
post Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
It was just
he
a yes
was
for
Doogie
him.
Howser
Yes,
then, which is
yes.
why I'm calling him Doogie
So
Howser.
if the
fair.
bugs are scared, why'd they come in the first place?
Well,
I don't know that
I read
answer.
the book by Robert Heinlein a long time ago. It's much more explicit that we
I don't-
are bad.
Okay.
But you're just learning now that there's a book.
Yes.
It's actually cool, and this is a cool movie, and I like it. But if you think we're the good guys, we're pretty clearly the bad guys, and it's sort of like a satire send up.
It's a camp classic.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to be clear here, though, so this is not just us fighting back against an invasion.
Correct.
This is us taking that to another
So
level.
imagine-
you've invaded us. We're gonna invade
It's
you
sold
further.
to us as we are protecting ourselves
Right.
from these bugs, when in reality it seems much murkier, where we could possibly be at fault here.
So
Right, especially
also,
if they're
it would be
scared.
like in Avatar if they make the humans the bad guys in Avatar.
Right.
In this movie, they continue to uphold.
It is
them.
from the human's perspective.
That's right.
It is
Okay.
sort of from the perspective of a propaganda video.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
This seems
It's a good start.
like a good start.
Yeah.
You
haven't
can't
done-
argue with this
You haven't
one.
done anything done yet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
got to feel
I'm-
good.
I'm
There's
proud
time.
of
You're
Yeah.
gonna eat those words
Uh-oh.
quite literally. That's a good allusion to this next one.
Okay.
Number 9, I have Ratatouille.
Come on, AT.
Okay.
Look at that.
Look at this guy.
Look at that
Ratatouille.
rat.
He dreams big. He
I
wants
love
to cook.
Remy. I love
Okay.
what he's going
French
for.
food?
Defend yourself.
Come on,
Remy,
man. Remy?
who all he
A
wants to
rat.
do is cook.
Let's say the rat wants to cook. That's correct. And I get it. People in a vacuum, Remy is awesome. Okay? Total ripper of a guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
ripper of a guy.
Ripper
Looks
of a
like
guy.
he's a great cook.
Doesn't look like a villain to
for
me.
a rat.
You keep throwing a rat. Are you anti-rat?
I'm going to take an anti-rat stand right
Okay,
now.
but if
I'm on
that
the-
rat can literally cook,
Yes.
it's not like let him cook in
Yeah.
the figurative sense. He's out there cooking.
Yeah. Why is he the bad guy?
Okay, so this is where I think it gets pretty explicit what I'm talking about with this list here,
don't
okay?
think so.
The bad guy in this movie, his whole
He's a
thing
food
is he
critic.
doesn't want rats in the kitchen. And he's right. He's right. And the food critic,
No, he's
his
a
whole
cla-
hang up is I don't want to eat rat food. I think that might be right. They might be right and Remy might be wrong, as much as our hearts say otherwise.
This food critic is an elitist, classist, only wants food made by an uppity up. And Remy is here to remind you that anyone can do anything.
Anyone can cook.
You're seeing the rat not the soul.
That's literally the name of the thing that he watches as a young rat. Is anyone can cook.
This is tough.
Yeah.
Anyone can cook.
Yeah,
You're gonna get us canceled. You keep talking bad about Remy.
I also want to point out that his mech human Alfredo Linguini.
Yeah, Alfredo Linguini. You got it. Yeah.
He knows it's wrong to have a rat in the kitchen. It is explicit that he
Right.
knows.
And so what?
They hide it.
So where does he put him?
In his hat.
In his hat.
Hatatouille.
Remy is doing and Alfredo Linguini, whatever, is doing everything that they can in their power to play by these rules. And still let this guy follow his
This
dreams.
isn't about
90% of the movie, AT, he's out of the, like he's in here.
I know. They're hiding it because
Good.
they know it's wrong. I just don't think that the bad guys are bad for having inherent bias against rat cuisine.
But they
you know what I mean?
He didn't. The food critic doesn't come in and be like, "You suck because you use rats." He says, "You suck because you're not good enough." This movie's about following your dreams and doing. You can be anything.
I don't think
This is
I
BS.
don't think they're wrong for not wanting rats in a
No.
kitchen. That's right.
Justice for Remy. You are wrong here.
And
You're
I
wrong
like
for
Remy.
this.
Hey man, I like Remy.
You're
They're
wrong. No,
they're
you
good
even
people
called
on
him
both sides
when
of
you
this,
when
okay?
you liked him when you said he was a ripper. You didn't say he was a ripper of a rat. You said he was a ripper of a guy.
Total guy,
He's a guy
yeah.
when you
Full
want him to be,
stop.
Ooh.
but not when you don't want him to
You
be.
used my own words against me on that one,
Yeah.
I like Remy, and I think
This
that
is just a miscarriage of justice.
I mean, this is what I'll say. Maybe if they went to all these lengths to like try to gaslight people into thinking that he's not a rat when he clearly is a rat,
Yeah.
maybe you would have a point. All I'm saying is maybe.
He's giving it a
All I'm
maybe.
saying is maybe, but that's not what they did here.
This is-
They said, okay, we know that it is against the rules to have rat in kitchen.
Yeah.
We will
We'll hide
rat,
rat.
we will rat on
Rat in
heads.
hat, Hatatouille.
No one can we can't get in trouble for this. They did
can't get in
everything that
trouble
they
for it.
could. They did everything they could within their power
Listen,
to play by the
Rem-
rules.
Except being honest about the rat cooking.
No,
yeah,
Remy,
exactly.
no, stop. Remy's all of us. Well,
Remy's all of us.
Anywhere that we haven't been accepted, anytime we want to aspire to more, to greatness, to not be told no, and to burst through those walls, to
Yeah.
break those glass ceilings. That's who Remy is.
We're saying
AT.
a lot of words that aren't the word rat here, okay? Yeah. And Dan, to make it historical again, like, how did the plague spread?
Upton Sinclair wrote The Jungle.
How
and
did the
he would have
plague
been,
spread?
Yeah, I get it.
It was rats.
But that's not the point of the movie. The food's not bad because the rat cooks it. The food critic doesn't like the food. Sans rat.
Yeah.
The rat is helpful in making the cuisine better.
I think you got to lead with rat here and let people decide based on rat, yes
He's a
or
ripper,
no.
I
though.
saw AT at an All Lives
These are total
Matter
rip-
rally. That's where I
All
saw
rats
him.
matter, baby.
All rats matter.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
this
go to
was,
eight. Let's
you
go to
started
eight.
off strong and then you went real weird real quick. Let's
Yeah.
see what we can do with number 8.
Okay, number 8. I feel like a lot of people probably, there's a lot of discourse on the internet about this one. A lot of
Okay.
people have
Yeah.
it coming. It's Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Oh, yes.
Or Jenny, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to get out ahead of this, okay? I get it that she is not the main
Explain for
character.
somebody who has never seen Forrest Gump why Jenny.
Are you
is
serious?
Yeah, just for the people at home.
He's never seen
No,
Forrest
for the
Gump.
people at home.
Are we serious?
Well, for the people
We're gonna
at
pause
home.
this.
For the people at
yeah,
home,
it's
explain
tough.
why she
So
would be.
Jenny is not the main character. Forrest Gump is clearly
Yeah.
She's the love
Jenny
of
love
Forrest's
interest.
life.
Okay.
They grew up together, and in Forrest Gump, he goes through and just experiences a lot of the headlines of history, let's say, right? And as he's going through that, there are different moments where he and Jenny rekindle their relationship over and over and over and over
And
again.
it's like, is this the right time for Forrest and Jenny to get together?
Where
Big deal to Forrest.
Forrest huge
Yes.
into it, Jenny not so much.
Correct.
So Jenny's friend zoned Forrest Gump.
Kind of.
Classic friend zoning, yes,
Okay.
but also like
Gives him a few crumbs.
Forrest is worse for it almost every single
Yes.
time, let's say, you
Yes.
know? And so it's never working out for Forrest. And I also want to say that I also get that Jenny did have a tough childhood and that hurt people hurt people.
Hurt
That's
people,
true.
man.
But that doesn't make
rats
it
hurt rats.
right that she is the biggest drag on Forrest in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Besides maybe his mama dying, right?
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
because of that, he runs across the country numerous
That's exactly
times.
right. Jenny is this character. I think hurt people is the best way to say it. But make no mistake, what she does to Forrest Gump is unconscionable.
Yes.
And she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot. If you,
But what
whenever
do you
you
mean?
meet her,
What's wrong? What's wrong with what she does?
She was abused growing up by her
Okay.
dad, and she wants to become a bird and fly away. Okay,
that's right.
but then she
Nelly
goes
Furtado.
off. She gets Nelly. Shout out Nelly.
Shout out.
And then she gets with Black Panthers, and Forrest beats some of them up or something like that. She becomes sort of like a free love hippie.
Wait, Forrest Gump beats up the Black Panthers?
He ruins the Black Panther party, is what happens, and he apologizes to Jenny for it.
Oh my
He-
gosh.
so you need to watch.
I don't wanna spoil the
is
movie
not,
for you.
in my opinion, a great movie. I think it's a beloved movie. I don't think it's a great movie.
There's a sequel book where Forrest Gump meets Tom Hanks.
Oh my!
But if you
So
watch this,
basically, the problem here is not so much that she
There are
friend zoned him, but that she, for better or worse, she intentionally led this fellow on.
this is a guy who struggles. He has a processing disorder.
sure,
And
absolutely.
He is a simple dude who does all of these amazing things to the delight of others, including the audience, but really not to himself because he just loves Jenny.
He wants
Yes.
Jenny's affection, and it
All-
seems
that's all
very
he wants.
Yes,
Not-
and
it's-
is it one of those things where she just kind of feels bad for him?
and Jenny
you know?
feels bad for him.
But
Yeah.
then
and
when
so gives him enough rope to make it feel like I'm gonna run into her and we're gonna live.
she doesn't want to break his heart, so she never is honest with him. But then when it's very convenient for her, she comes back to
That's
Forrest.
right. It's a tough situation.
It's a tough one,
And-
Wow.
and
she
Forrest,
is a villain and is not fair to
Wow.
him.
Yeah.
And to fair, you got to be fair to Forrest Gump. Come on, he's
This-
a good guy.
this
He's a war
100%
hero.
He comes,
belongs on
he
this
comes
list.
into money, correct? Is that my understanding?
Shrimp money.
Shrimp
money,
money.
yes.
And so she, when he comes into money, she's like,
She does show up after
100%.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But then bails again.
Bails again.
And
No.
then shows
Yeah,
up
bails again.
later.
Yeah. No,
With-
he never
with
gets
Sixth
it's
Sense.
yes, it's really, really tough. With
Jenny.
Sixth Sense. He does show up with Sixth Sense. You're right.
Jenny.
Okay. Next up,
All right,
moving
back on track.
I feel like
Get that ratatouille out of her system.
yeah, just in time to go to number 7, Ariel from Little Mermaid.
AT,
Okay?
you're gonna get canceled.
Let's be
You
real.
can't do this.
Let's be real here.
Please try
okay?
to explain to me how Ariel is the villain of this movie.
I will by the end
He's
of
coming
this,
for
I
rats and he's
will-
coming for women.
I will
Oh my
use her
God.
own words against her.
Okay.
Okay. But okay. Ursula was very open about what was in this contract. Okay. She was
Justice
very
for Ursula over here.
She was very open about what was in this contract. Ariel signs it and then gets her land boyfriend to ship murder Ursula. What are we doing here for doing exactly what was in the contract?
Ursula wants to take over the entire under the sea world.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. And I'm not.
And
I'm not trying to gloss over
Why
Who
that
is
at all.
Ariel the daughter of?
King Triton,
King
That's
Triton.
exactly right.
which I would say nepo baby.
Sure.
If you want to say the king's the bad guy, what did Ariel do that was villainous towards anyone else other than herself? She made a bad deal.
The contract she signed, she goes against it. That's what she does wrong.
Okay, but that doesn't hurt anybody but her.
It killed Ursula.
No. The Ariel signs a contract that she has to get with this dude,
Knowingly
she
and willingly
gives
signs
up
this
her
contract.
voice,
Get with
not
her. What are you
exactly
guys
feminist.
watching?
And Ursula agrees to this contract, and Ariel agrees that if she gets it, she can stay a human, and if she doesn't get it, then Ursula gets to keep her voice forever. Her forever. What is it?
It's in the contract.
Okay, but my point is what does Ariel do that hurts anyone other than herself?
She reneges on the contract.
How?
How?
She wins. She wins. She kisses the guy.
Yeah.
She wins. She's out of the contract because she falls in love with this guy without a voice.
I'm
Where
looking
is-
at it.
Who is she the villain towards aside from the woman trying to take over the undersea world?
I'm looking at it as someone who had it all and never had to work for anything. Okay. She admits.
All right, guys,
She
use
admits-
her. You got receipts.
She even
This
admits
is,
it.
all right,
Okay.
I'm not saying Ariel's right and Ursula's wrong. What I'm
Listen,
saying is
Dan, you're gonna
Ariel
eat those
doesn't do
words.
anything to hurt anybody else.
Listen to these lyrics.
Okay. Up where they
I've got
walk.
gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Yeah.
I've got who's
Who's
it's
its
and what's it's galore.
Yeah.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
20. That's
But
right.
who cares? No big deal. I want more.
I want more.
Okay.
This is a power-hungry
She's
Nepo
insatiable.
baby.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, but who is she hurting? Like, I get that she's a privileged
Now-
white mermaid. I get that.
Now, Flotsam and Jetsam? No, Mom. Okay? All because of this Nepo baby not
buy
sticking to the
that
contract.
she's a Nepo baby. I don't buy that she's
She
the
had it
villain
all.
of the movie. Ursula shows up and wants to trick her. There's no way that Ariel's the villain of that.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge that at the very least, Ursula, although the contract maybe was clear, it was not without some bad
Oh, yeah,
intentions.
absolutely.
Right?
They definitely were. I don't know if anyone's in the right here. Okay.
Okay,
I just
at
don't
least you're
think-
admitting
I
that.
don't think that Ursula should get such a bad rap and Ariel get off scot-free
Ursula
with her land boyfriend.
100% tries to take advantage of Ariel. You can't say Ariel's the bad guy of the movie. You can say she's a privileged white girl, sure. You can't say that she is the bad guy of the movie. No way.
I love it. Yeah,
Where
that's
they
good.
walk,
All
where they
right.
talk.
A
Man,
couple of interesting
I'm
choices
interested
here.
in see how many more times he goes to Disney.
Let's-
Simba. I mean, I know his dad died, but you can't let the pride
Simba's
rock.
great. He just goes, you ever think about not caring about it, bud? Just eat some bugs, baby. Like, oh, that's fun.
And that's important.
fun.
Well,
Oh, man.
Let's do one more AT and then take a break. How
Okay,
about that?
Next up, number 6. Old Willy Wonka. Will Wonka.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this
look at that
one's-
face.
This one's you can't trust
Look,
that.
look
face,
at that
okay?
face. He's going to murder you in your sleep.
Might be one of the most obvious inclusions on this list.
Yeah,
I
he
would
could
say.
be one. He really could
could
be
be.
one.
We got to think about it like this, okay? This is a man who went into seclusion for years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What was he doing in that time?
Making chocolate.
He was planning.
He was planning.
He was planning.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
He was methodically putting together a death trap for children filled with candy, and
Along with his small green.
that was a point.
Oh,
if we
man.
get into the implications of the Oompa Loompas,
Right.
that gets even worse for him.
There's,
Okay.
yeah, he's enslaving a whole race
It's
of
not
species.
correct.
A species.
Not
of-
great.
I don't.
He set death traps all over.
That's right.
Reveled in the children getting stuck in them.
And even maybe killed. I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. That boy got sucked up the chocolate
Yeah.
tube. But
Girl expands.
Girl expands.
She expands
Brand,
bigly.
thank you. Girl
look,
expands.
I think you've got a very girl expands. You got a very young daughter at home.
Yes.
Brain, you have 2 boys. I have 2
do.
boys. I would say all of us would vouch for the character of our children. If you put them in a world of chocolate,
Yeah.
They're going crazy.
they're gonna absolutely do they're gonna eat the gum. They're gonna jump in the fountain. They're gonna
He
do
knew that.
everlasting.
These were traps.
Yes,
These were traps.
this is unbelievable. He's an and then he yells and screams at Charlie for
Yeah.
Doing kids stuff.
Just when
stole fizzy lifting drink.
it's time for him to
Stole fizzy lifting drinks.
just when it's time for him to call it a day, he does one more bit for no reason.
Yeah.
He says, I'm just gonna give you a hard time. I'm just gonna razz you.
I'm going to bring 5 children to this event that I know cannot withstand the temptation of candy everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make them
Including inventions that have not been announced.
Girl
yet.
Expands, Mike TV. But
Mike
guys, he's this
TV,
big. He's
yeah.
this big. We don't know
How
if
do
he's
you
going to
get
get
him
bigger.
back?
Is he going to get
Could be this
bigified?
big forever.
Yeah, no, and he was loving it. We all saw his face in that tunnel, okay?
Dude,
Oh,
look,
he
just
loved
look
That
at
was a mask off moment.
you know when we knew he was a villain? He comes out with a cane,
It was all a bit.
and the cane was a bit. He does a flip, and he doesn't need the cane.
Yeah. He
doesn't
He
need it.
pretended to need the cane.
This was the
He pretended-
realization of his designs,
Oh.
okay?
He pretended to have a disability.
It's not
I
right.
might be saying it a little too
and
harshly,
this is
but
a movie. This is a movie that includes Grandpa Joe, who
And
is a villain in his own.
Grandpa Joe's
Right.
a minor villain.
He's
You're
a
right.
minor villain,
Yeah.
but he is the big villain
The
who
kids-
uses children against themselves for his own enjoyment.
I will say, when you find out the kids are like giving allowance and eating turkey water, and all of a sudden Grandpa Joe just gets up out of bed and runs around.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's a sting.
It's a tough look.
But compared to what this dude is doing, this guy's Jigsaw before Jigsaw.
Absolutely.
He's crafting
I love that.
traps.
That's great.
Let's play a game. Touch the chocolate. Do it. I bet you won't.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're dead. You just drowned in chocolate. Got him. I got him.
Got him.
Yeah.
And not to mention
Oh.
the way that he like gets the information to Charlie to like come is through some
Secret.
weird
Yes.
dude in the shadows in a like under a bridge somewhere.
Yes. Very strange. Very strange. Putting notes and candy for kids.
Yes.
Also weird.
Yeah.
Just an all around, I'd say a certified freak. In
He's
the streets and
a
the streets.
certified
Yeah, certified freak.
He's a certified freak.
No doubt about it.
All right,
No
we're
doubt
back. We're
about
back
it.
on board. We're back on
Yeah,
board.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're
I
back.
think you're kind of oscillating here between
Yes.
best and worst choices.
It's like I'm building in ones for you to come off,
What?
take off.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to 5 through 1 secret villains.
Did we do 5? We do.
That was 6.
That was 6.
Oh, that was 6 already. This list.
Shows popping
It's
off.
just going long.
We'll be right back.
With Brandon Dan. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking secret villains
Yeah, we are.
today. Those folks in the movies that, if you think about it,
Doesn't sit right.
Yeah, maybe not.
Doesn't feel right.
we've got some goodies, we've got some baddies, but that does get us to number 5.
All right. It's
AT.
getting real.
Really quick. Remind the people. 10
Okay,
10 through 10 through
number
6.
10, we have the humans and Starship Troopers.
That's scary.
Okay, that's a very fair one. Number 9 is noted rat. Ratatouille.
Noted rat.
Yeah, noted rat
Ripper
about
of a
town.
guy.
Ripper
Terrible-
of a guy. Total
terrible
ripper.
rat.
Love the
That's
guy.
right.
Love the guy personally, but I can
He is a rat.
I can see that he is a rat.
He's a rat.
Number
What are you doing up
8
there?
is
Girl
Jenny.
expands.
Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Girl expands.
Girl expand. Number 7 is Ariel. Ariel, who I see Bonnie says is a greedy Nepo baby, which Bonnie shout out.
Shout out Bonnie.
And number 6 is Will Wonka.
William Wonka.
Billy
Wonka,
Wonks.
Bill Wonka.
Bill Wonka.
I mean, an easy inclusion on the list.
easy.
You know, a layup
That's
of
a
a
one.
weirdo.
That's one, man.
It could be. It could be, but you don't know where I'm going yet.
I don't know. I have no idea. After
Yeah.
Ariel and Ratatouille, I have no idea.
No.
Here
Okay,
we go.
so moving to number 5, the back half of this list, the hi-hat weirdos and freaks. Number 5 is Ferris Bueller. Okay, the titular good
Yeah.
guy? No, I
Yeah.
don't think so. Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about what he does.
Oh, he does
He's
some
a
really
menace.
bad things.
He's a hacker.
He's a hacker.
He hacks his own grades. Okay, he's a liar.
Grand Theft Auto.
He manipulates his friends. He's somehow worse than the devil on his best friend Cameron's shoulder.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Cameron is sick. He is home sick.
He's homesick.
And what does Ferris do? He tells him, no, you're not.
No.
Get out of
Get
bed.
over it.
Actually, don't just get over it and get out of bed. Let's steal your dad's car.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's steal your dad's car. Well, let's
His
not just...
prized possession.
Yes, the number one thing he cares about, per his son.
Yeah.
Let's not only do that, let's destroy it. Okay. Have you crash out and destroy your dad's
Oh,
car
my gosh.
and the house.
Yep.
Okay. This guy's bad. And then what does he do with his girlfriend, Sloane? All right. He impersonates Sloane's dad to sneak the minor out of school and go on hijinks.
Going hijinks.
In this movie, the people sold as the bad guys, Ferris's sister. And
Ben Stein. And then the principal redhead mustache.
Yeah,
Yes.
principal redhead mustache. They're right.
They are. They're all right.
Ferris is
Yes.
wrong.
Yes.
They are correct.
Yes.
And I think this is the greatest example of the ethos of this list, where the bad guys who are sold as bad in this movie are actually 100% correct
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah. What do you think here, Brain? You're a big Ferris Bueller
I
fan.
love Ferris Bueller. I think if what you're saying here is basically like teenagers suck.
Yeah.
Because I think Ferris Bueller is
So,
maybe not every teenager, but a lot of teenagers kind of suck.
I think this belongs on the list. My issue is he's a kid. And so for me, like I know I did dumb stuff when I was a kid, and that
Sure.
doesn't make it right. He does some dumb stuff in this.
This is all in
100%.
one day, by the way.
One day.
What are
Who
his
knows
other,
what he's doing
what are
the
his
other
other days?
364?
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, and he does some stuff where you're like, you do start like. And when I watched this movie when I was a kid, Principal Redhead Mustache was the villain.
He's bad.
I hated him. And
Yeah.
I'm looking back going, he's just trying to keep kids from being truant.
He found out that he was changing his grades.
Yeah,
He found out that he was hacked.
literally, Ferris Bueller's the responsibility of this school during these hours. And he's just trying to keep this kid safe.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's his job. So the kid is terrible, but he's a kid. And so I
don't know
ahead of
how.
Willy Wonka, I don't think so.
Because I don't know if anybody watches I don't know if any adult watches this movie and goes, yeah, Ferris Bueller 100% on the up and up. I think that this is clearly a movie that, depending on when you watch it, you are inspired by Ferris Bueller, right?
Yeah.
As a kid or a teenager, you watch this movie, you're like, Ferris Bueller, dope dude.
Yeah, I want to be
10 out of
as
10
bad.
hang.
I want to
10
be
out
as
of-
bad.
10 out of 10 hang.
10 out of 10
But you watch it as an adult and you go,
This
I
is a
mean,
bad
buddy,
kid.
you're
He's
putting
not-
a lot.
This is a
not-
bad scene.
He's not
Yes.
the villain though.
Yes.
I would agree that he.
But I don't know how
is,
secret it is.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
the
know how
villain.
secret it is.
I mean, I'm just talking about the narrative of this movie.
Yeah, he's on the cover. He gets to sing John Lennon at the end.
It takes until you are an adult rewatching to be like, hold on a second.
kind of a D-bag.
I think this guy
Yeah.
sucks,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And I would hate my daughter to be dating him.
Yeah,
Right?
fair.
Yeah.
I don't love it. Something smells.
All right.
Ferris
Okay.
Bueller, something
Okay.
smells,
Okay.
folks, okay?
Fair enough. All right, number 4.
Number 4 is Rose from Titanic.
Okay, I mean we had to get here eventually.
Yeah,
there's
okay.
no world where she's not on this list.
Okay, so let's do a thought experiment, okay? Imagine not just growing up rich, but growing up Titanic rich.
Titanic rich.
Okay, that's
Yeah, in the
Rich,
good
rich.
rooms on the Titanic. Yeah.
Imagine not just surviving the Titanic while rich, but going on to live an exceptionally long and fruitful life.
Yeah, into your
okay?
90s.
With tons of people who love you.
Yeah.
Now imagine all these things are true, and now not only are you holding on to a priceless mega jewel that everyone is looking for, okay? But you lie to everyone about it.
That's right.
You throw it into the ocean.
That's right.
And you just reminisce about a hookup you had one time for one
right.
week while you've
Yeah.
lived your entire life
Yeah.
elsewise. And the hookup is someone who you sort of also killed.
Yeah. You like
There was room on the door.
Here's the thing is
there was
you
room on that door.
can argue that Rose is a villain without the room on the door. The room on the door seals it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely seals it. You let this
Scooch
dude
over.
freeze. Just get a little
Scooch.
just a little bit. You guys can touch while you're both on the board there. You can keep each other warm. That you could make the argument without it, considering how she really just, like you said, she's known Leo for a week.
A week.
And then she just lives the rest of her life super wealthy.
She has a husband. She has children.
Yeah.
She has grandchildren. They
Yeah.
all love her.
She's the real victor here. We're supposed to feel terrible for her because she didn't scooch over.
And then she throws the mega jewel in the ocean.
outta
What
here.
is
Get
that?
outta here.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
I don't like it at all.
It's a good one, AT.
Thank
It's
you.
a good one, AT.
Thank you.
Brandon?
I mean, we're in the upper echelon
Oh,
here.
I think that
Yeah.
she's she's not good.
Justice for Billy Zane.
Justice
honestly.
for
One
Billy
on, yeah.
the
Well,
Phantom got
the
a raw
Phantom.
deal in this.
Heck yeah.
I think Billy Zane
Shout out Billy Zane.
jumped on the ship. It was supposed to be for the
He
children.
did.
the
He
children.
did.
So that's the-
impersonate
Billy
the women
Zane's
and
pretty
children.
bad.
He did. Okay. I'm
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
you
like
can't
to
use
retract.
justice
He used
for-
gun.
Yeah,
I'd
you
like
can't.
He did use gun.
Yeah.
Girl expand. He used gun.
Girl expand. He used gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is a good one. Number 3. Where we
Okay,
going?
here we go.
Number 3, I think. I don't. This one was weird to me even as a child, and that's Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like I
This
don't
is
even know how
gross,
much
and I did
how
some-
fun we can have with this.
I did some math on this.
Oh,
one,
please
okay?
say it out loud. This is this is tough.
And also Jennifer Grey's second appearance on the list. You know
Yeah.
what?
Oh,
She's
wow.
been unfairly maligned in
Yeah,
numerous
poor
movies.
Jennifer Grey.
I'm talking about problematic Swayze here, though, not Jennifer
Yeah.
Grey.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
Sitting here as a father, bringing it back to being a father.
that's right.
Jerry Orbach
Yeah.
is 100% right to put baby in that corner.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
I did the math. Patrick Swayze is born in 1952. Dirty Dancing comes out in 1987.
Yeah, he's 35.
So 35-year-old.
Even if we say that he's 31 or 2.
This is also 80s 35. So we're talking like 45.
Ancient.
Yeah. He's looking 45 in this movie. Trying to do water lifts with my teen daughter.
Yeah, he's just this teenager who's in high school.
Put baby in the corner and call the police.
Listen,
right?
I am not here to try to control people. What I am here is to keep this from happening.
Yeah.
Whatever
Don't dirty
this
dance
is,
anyone in my family, please.
Don't have a 20-year age gap with my high school daughter and act like it's romantic.
And yeah, we're supposed to be like, wow, that's
disgusting.
romantic. I love that.
Disgusting.
It's some people's highlight of their youth watching this movie.
Just if you listen, just make it less creepy somehow. Make it 22 and the dad's being overbearing and overprotective.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, I haven't seen this flick. Okay. Is her being a minor an important plot point?
The father is being sold as overbearing.
Yeah, he's being sold as so bad because he doesn't want her to dance with Swayze
with
and be
Swayze,
with
who
Swayze.
shows up looking every bit of 42.
But the dancing's like, it's not all above board though, right?
Oh,
like,
it's sexy dancing.
Yeah,
It is dirty dancing.
I don't know if you know this. It's called dirty dancing.
do they kiss?
I don't even know.
They have to kiss.
What I remember is the lifts.
It's
okay?
it's
There
more,
are-
it's
there
more
are big
intimate.
I know
than
about
kissing.
the
You
lifts.
know about the lifts. You haven't seen it, you know
Yeah.
about the
Had
lifts.
the
I
time
know
of my
about
life.
I know about the lifts. I know about
But
that track.
again, in this movie, the person who is sold as unreasonable and
Is the
mean
father.
is
I-
the father,
there is-
who has
yes.
every right to be this way.
There is no world where the 35-year-old man making moves on the 16-year-old girl is not the villain in the movie. I'm sorry, you're 100% right. This could easily be one. They do more
no,
than
they
kiss.
bone?
Yeah, they bone in the movie.
Do they?
Yeah, they sure do.
Oh, capital
se-
bone. I
yeah,
see. Yeah.
yeah, all caps. No cap.
Yeah, this has
Yeah.
been a weird one my whole life. I never liked this movie. It was always strange because I was always like, man, that guy's old.
Yeah,
he's
he's so
old.
old.
He's not a teen. You know what I
so
mean?
old.
Yeah,
They
just
bone?
miscast.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
capital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
big
have
time.
somebody in the chat that's telling us that he's not that old in the movie. I don't
I
think they
get
say
that.
his age in
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it any less creepy because even in the movie, he's in his late 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like, it's bad.
Yeah, I just love making Dan and Brand talk about these sorts of
Yeah.
things.
Brandon's so uncomfortable.
I don't.
You don't want Swayze's ghost coming after
Yeah.
you?
I definitely don't want, but I just don't know, like, why, if you can make her an adult,
Yes.
make her an adult,
Yeah,
right?
This is a script
Like, that's
issue.
why I'm
This is a
I'm
script
asking,
issue.
like, why? Like, was it an important part? Like, she had to be 16 for, like, is this for some sort of,
I tell-
16-year-old dance
honestly-
recital? Like, why?
I
Here's
think
the
they're trying to
problem
sell
is-
it to kids, and so that's the
well,
the
then don't
age
make them
group.
bone 18.
I know it was the 80s. It was the 80s.
Everyone's
Brand.
got a bone.
I'm just looking up how old she was.
She was like 25.
Yeah.
She
so
was 25.
But in the movie,
she was in her 20s when they made the movie.
correct. Yeah, yeah.
So like
That's
that
better.
makes the chemistry all right. And like
Sure.
Yeah.
But we're talking
The
about
plot of the film
if
is-
you think too hard about this plot,
Yes.
Jerry Orbach is correct the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, he's got a point. He's got a point.
Okay.
All right, well,
Yeah.
that's a downer.
Next
All right.
up,
Number two.
Number two.
deuce
Getting real.
is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Rest in peace,
is there a
obviously.
weirder premise in the history of the world than Mrs. Doubtfire? I wrote down just the premise.
So many ways he could try to see his kids.
So this is how it goes. Sally Fields divorces Robin Williams.
That's right.
And he starts dating Goldeneye. Okay? Pierce Brosnan, Goldeneye. Robin Williams is bummed, so he gets elaborate makeup to look like a granny so he can babysit his kids, Matthew Lawrence and Matilda and the other girl.
shout
the
out.
other girl.
Shout
Yes.
out.
Shout
And,
out.
and sabotage Sally Fields' relationship with
Pierce Brosnan. With Goldeneye.
Yeah.
That's right. With
Second
Bond.
Sally Fields on the list.
Two Sally Fields.
Wow. Okay.
Unbelievable.
This is the weirdest thing I have ever heard in my life. This is not the way any normal or sane, rational person handles any situation.
No.
But I also think that this goes to show the absolute juice Robin Williams
Yes,
was working
yeah,
with
yes.
in 93 or whenever when this
Oh,
came
man.
out, that he not only normalized the situation, but made it a hit.
Listen, first of all, this movie's really funny.
It's
a
great.
really funny movie.
I love
this
this movie.
Robin Williams movie is funny.
This Robin Williams, like, it's really
Get out of
funny.
town.
No one else could take a maybe 90-minute
No.
premise and stretch it to over 2 hours. It's a marathon.
Well,
and
when
the
you
movie
let them cook every
is still
scene,
funny. Yes.
How do you cut stuff? It's like, well, we're
but-
just going to let them
but
improv
if
it all.
you think for a second about the trauma inflicted on the children,
This is years of therapy.
on the mom,
This is years
on
of therapy.
Pierce Brosnan,
Yeah.
on everyone involved.
Think of Goldeneye.
I agree with
Think of
this pick.
Goldeneye.
Think of Goldeneye.
Think of Goldeneye. Think of the Goldeneyes. Think
He
of
doesn't
the
deserve
Sally
this.
Fields.
So you have seen
Yes.
this one, Brandon.
I have, yes.
Oh,
I've-
it's
I've
so
seen
funny.
Mrs. Doubtfire. It is hysterical. Yeah, listen, it is definitely not good. It's definitely not good.
You're hitting it with a hard not good.
It is a hard not good.
He is the villain.
there
I think
is-
he means well, but he's the villain.
That's
This
the
is
thing.
he's gone.
I
He's gone
think-
so wrong.
I think, Dan, what you said there is why I wrestle with the
But
two
his
of it all.
impact is so negative.
100%. Yes. But if we look at other child abusers on this list, can you really say that Mrs. Doubtfire is worse than Willy Wonka?
This is the best part of this.
I
whole
don't know
episode.
if Willy Wonka. I don't know if he's worse than Willy Wonka, but he's bad. I like
Yes.
this. I would have never thought of this, and I love this.
I think
pick.
Will
I wrestle.
Wonka-
I just think I wrestle with two for Mrs. Doubtfire.
William Wonka is more malicious.
Bill Wonka. Bill
Wonka's
Wonka's
more
more
He
malicious.
is more malicious, yes.
But long, like,
Well,
if-
and-
assuming the kids live in
this
Willy
is
Wonka,
their father.
Not o-
This
but-
is their father.
Yes,
their
but
father.
not only
Yeah.
did Bill Wonka,
they should be able to trust
And
him.
then
Not-
he makes them lie for him.
There
to
is
Sally
an
Field?
unwritten agreement when you take a golden ticket and show up at a factory where
We're talking contract law.
This
again.
can't happen.
We're talking
But
contract.
not,
This
but
can't
not
happen.
only was Girl Expanding and Tiny Boy. Not
he's
only did
talking
it
about
happen,
Mike
it
TV.
was his intent.
It was his
intent,
that- like his intentions weren't pure in the least.
So you're saying his intent
I
is just
think-
I want to spend time with my kids.
I just think you hear it all the time, right? What wouldn't you do? What wouldn't you do for your kids? And I think this
How many,
guy.
how many stories in therapy of people
Well,
going,
I'm not saying it's good,
Okay,
Dan.
okay.
I'm just saying
Just
at
'cause he
least
means
I
well
can,
doesn't mean
I'm
anything.
just saying
Brand's
at least I
got a
can
granny costume in the closet
at least,
just in case.
brother. At least I can understand this. He. I'm not saying what he did is good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
It was
Bill
pure.
Wonka expanded girl and made boy tiny.
made boy tiny
Intentionally.
intentionally.
He thought ahead
He
of
said it-
time.
no,
I'm
if
going
they-
to big this girl. I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
big this girl. I'm the smallest boy.
100%.
I'm gonna big
Yeah,
this
yeah,
girl.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
okay.
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
We're all of it leads to this though.
It does.
Number one.
Number
Get to
really
it.
quick, 10 through 2. Give us that quick primer, that refresher that we've been looking
Okay,
for.
number 10. Humans from Starship Troopers. Shout out Rico. Shout out Gary Busey's son with his see-through green violin.
Okay.
Bug butt bombs.
Bug
Bug
butt
butt
bombs.
bombs.
Number 9 is Remy Ratatouille. Okay,
Ridiculous.
It's a rat cooking food. That is bad. Number 8 is Jenny from Forrest Gump. Very one-sided relationship. Not
Yep.
fair to Forrest. Number 7, Ariel.
Ariel.
Nepo baby had it all. Just signing contracts that don't apply to her. Not right. Number 6 is Willy Wonka.
We should have brought a lawyer in on this episode.
Yeah, we need a lawyer
That's
on
right.
retainer.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Ferris Bueller. A ne'er-do-well about town.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want my children associating with him.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Rose from Titanic.
Of
Why
course,
throw
yeah.
Jewel in water?
Yeah.
Why do it? Not fair. You have a family. Number 3 is Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Probably the scariest, I think, character on this whole list that makes you the most uncomfortable to
That
speak
picture's
about.
not
you
doing
know?
him any favors.
No, he looks every bit of 42 in that, even though he's not. And number 2 we just got to is Mrs. Doubtfire, the most misguided, but according to Brand, pure intent on the entire list. He's pro Doubtfire.
I'm not pro Doubtfire.
He's pro Doubtfire. He's pro dressing and drag.
Yeah, he's
to,
pro
to
Doubtfire.
keep your kids when they keep your kids away from
Not
you.
fair to Goldeneye.
I just think
Okay,
don't like
I'm
you
saying it. Not fair to Goldeneye.
don't give him a heart. You haven't been in that situation.
Yeah, you'd throw those limes at him too. I get it. Okay, number
Drive-by
1.
fruiting.
Drive-by fruiting.
Saw him live.
Number 1
Here we go.
is Kevin McCallister from Home Alone.
Oh boy.
Man.
Oh boy.
He is simply evil.
Interesting.
I get that he is left alone at home. I get that he is
This
young.
is tough.
Yes, it is 90. Yes, they don't have as much tech to communicate and be in constant communication with each other.
He does commit a lot of crimes.
He could have called the police at any time.
Yeah.
He could have called the police at any time.
Yeah.
He relished this chance, okay?
Yeah.
Not only did he jump at this opportunity,
man.
he hunted
It's
these
gonna
men.
make people so mad.
Surely he knows how to reach anybody in this scenario. So instead, he just eats all the food he wants, stays up late. That typical bad kid stuff. That's fine. That's normal. That anyone left alone is going to do that. Not anyone left alone is going to hunt men. Okay. He set these traps Will Wonka style.
Yeah, he set
but
Will
I
Wonka
think
style.
a little more just implicit bodily harm. Okay. And he enjoyed this.
Yeah.
He relished the chance to hurt these men.
I will say this. It has always bothered me. I love Home Alone.
It's
I
a
love
great movie.
Home Alone 2.
I love this movie.
We watched it with Macaulay. It was so much fun. I've always wondered how this kid was smart enough to fool the woman at the grocery store, to buy the groceries that he needs,
Run the credit card old style.
to do the TV thing, to use a talk boy and to make the microwave dinner, to keep the house immaculate, to come up with all of these elaborate pranks,
Michael
to not
Jordan.
be really scared at all. He feigns fear, like to do all this, but not to know to call the police.
Yes.
I've always felt like he has a thirst for blood.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you for saying it.
And I've always let it slide because it was like one of my favorite movies as a kid, one of my favorite Christmas movies now.
Absolutely.
But I can't say that you're wrong.
Okay.
AT, I can't say that you're wrong. Is it too high? Maybe. But you're not wrong.
I want to speak to the bloodlust, okay?
Yeah.
I want to speak to the bloodlust here.
Speak to it.
Because not only does he do this one time,
Yeah.
he tortures these men again.
I was
okay?
going to bring
In
up
New
this
York City.
point. I do.
He does it again.
Yes.
I give
Oh, yeah,
this.
he gives
he
it to
didn't
him.
finish
He
the
gives it
job.
to him when he's
Yeah.
lost in New York.
I
Yeah.
give this child a bit of a pass on the first one. Okay.
But
Here-
this isn't
here-
Home Alone 1. He's saying Kevin McCallister.
That's
Kevin
right. That's right.
McCallister,
That's right.
The,
The first
totality
one,
of his work.
you could make the argument like things got a little out of hand, right? Like
In the moment, I lost control.
You know, there was a while there at the very least that the phone lines were dead. You know, so there's that playing into it. So
Has
he has to take matters into his own hands the best that he can, and then he sees how well it worked.
He got a taste.
And
He got
in
a
the
little-
second
got a little
one,
taste.
in
A little
the,
something.
the traps in the second one kill them 100% of the time.
He
Oh,
just
yeah, he
straight up,
electrocutes
he
them.
just straight
Yeah.
up throws a brick at
That's
them.
right. Multiple.
And speaking to the electrocution, I think one of the funniest bits to ever be on
So
film.
funny.
Man. And
One of the funniest bits to ever be
high-pitched
on film.
scream.
Turn to skeleton, turn
Oh,
back to
turn to
skeleton, from
skeleton.
skeleton. I mean, that is one of the greatest bits I've ever seen.
Yes, it's fantastic.
But Kevin's
Two-
scary guy.
I'm a Home Alone 2 over Home Alone 1 guy, partly
Big
because
time.
of that bit.
Big
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the
Without a
sound of the
doubt.
tool chest
Well,
going
New
down the
York's a
stairs.
character in the second one, too. Okay?
That was the sound of the tool chest coming down the stairs.
Yeah, he wants to hurt these men,
Yeah.
and
Suck
I
brick,
think that
kid.
makes him scary and, quite frankly, evil.
Oh.
And one thing I do want to talk about that is outside of this list at all, but Home Alone pertinent. How smart is Macaulay taking points on the talk boy?
Oh, yeah.
Is that one of the
Took
savviest
points.
business moves of all time?
Man,
He's
he
smart.
He also took him 4 months to film that movie, so he took all the time in the world
Crazy,
to make that money.
crazy, amazing.
Man.
Anyway, that's my list. I
What
think
a
all
list.
these people are
What a
scary.
list. We got to
good
do
list.
some work here, Brent.
We do got to do some work. We get to make some changes when we come back. Maybe there's a couple that we think that AT missed.
The chat's going nuts, which is great. If you want to be a part of the chat, BrambleJamPlus.com, you can watch these live when we record them, so we can say literally anything, no editing. And the chat is upset about Dirty Dancing. They're upset about Home Alone.
Yeah. That's good.
I love it.
AT's
Yeah.
a chaos monster.
I
Thank you
I love
so
it. Thank
much.
you. That's
That
right.
is true. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back on the Diss
Diss
List. With Brandon Dan.
Yeah.
Caught you by surprise,
I
Dan,
was
huh?
looking at what I decided to do, and I don't love it.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Welcome
change on the
back.
fly.
It is the diss list. It is secret villains. It is AT with his list of the top 10 secret villains.
Yeah.
Dan, you and I both get to make some changes. I feel pretty good about where I'm gonna go, so I'm okay going first.
Go for it.
But Dan, AT, really quickly.
From a graphics department, my list is locked. Yes,
your list is locked.
Great.
Yep.
I'll grant you the change if you want to change.
It's fine.
Okay, recap. Number 10, Humans and Starship Troopers. Number 9, famous rat. Remy from Ratatouille.
Yeah.
That's rat food you're eating.
Yes.
Number 8 is Jenny from Forrest Gump. Pretty self-explanatory. Hurt people, hurt people. Number 7 is noted Nepo baby. Ariel just wants it all. Nothing's enough. Number 6 is scary child trap house owning Will Wonka. Number 5 is the worst friend your kids have, Ferris Bueller. Number 4 is Nothing is Enough for Me, Rose. Number 3 is uncomfortable to talk about, Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Number 2 is Misguided Good Guy, Mrs. Doubtfire. Number 1 is just plain evil, Kevin McCallister tortures those men twice.
Tortures those men twice.
2 times he does
Just
it.
a double torture.
He
That's
didn't
right.
get enough the first time.
Bran, hit me.
Let's start with what I'm gonna get rid of.
Sure.
AT. I am going to, you know what? I'm going to grant you Ratatouille.
What a move by you.
I'm going to grant
Ratatouille,
you
baby.
Ratatouille.
That's crazy.
I believe
Rat food.
that rats should be able
Wow.
to cook, right? I
They
believe
should.
that. They should be able to cook.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Let them cook.
I can at least acknowledge where you're coming from here with not wanting a rat in the
Thank
kitchen.
you.
I
They
can't
are
believe-
right.
I can't believe
They
it.
are right
I'm
about
gonna-
that.
Listen, Dan, I can only take out 2. So I'm going to take out Ariel. I believe that you're
Classic.
just wrong about Ariel.
That's fine.
And so I'm
Could
going
be.
to take out Ariel, and then I'm going to take out Ferris Bueller. I think that
Worst friends your kid has.
yes, I think for me, it's kids being kids. You know what I mean?
We have a lot of fun here.
It's my
Let them
birthday.
cook. Teenagers suck. We all know it. It's not a surprise to us. At the very least, I think 5's too high for Ferris Bueller. But for the sake of throwing you a bone and leaving Ratatouille on the list, I'm going to take out Ferris Bueller.
I think Ferris Bueller might be the truest ethos of the list.
It could be.
All right. And here's what I'm going to bring in. First, I'm going to bring in Elsa from Frozen.
Never seen.
Okay, well, let me
Never
break
seen.
this
Oh,
down.
you got a
for
daughter.
you.
It's coming.
So
Yeah.
Elsa has powers where she can
She's an X-Man.
she can make ice come out of her and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right? I will say this: as a kid, her dad does not handle this
Terrible
correctly,
parents.
right? Basically,
Yeah.
the advice that they give her is to conceal it, don't feel it. They give her gloves. They hide her away from her sister after an incident where she hit her sister in the head in the middle of the night with ice.
Oh.
So that's tough, right? Things get out of hand, though, for Elsa, and she freezes the entire village.
The village.
The entire village, the entire kingdom.
It's all ice.
It's all ice.
Kingdom or village here?
It's a kingdom.
It is definitely more than just a little village.
Yes,
She's
it's a
out
kingdom.
in the woods. It's
Yeah.
frozen. She creates an
Arendelle.
ice palace.
Yes. And I think,
There's a palace?
a lot of the
made out of all ice.
We can go kingdom.
Yeah.
We can
Yes.
give it
a
kingdom.
lot of this is, clearly she has a lot of trauma. Her parents die, by the way, in
Freezing?
a boat accident. They leave
Sad.
them for boating, and
They do leave them for
They leave
boating.
them for
That's
boating.
Well, that's part of their
I'll say
lives.
this: Dad is the real villain of that movie, but he doesn't live.
He's
to,
not sold as
Yes.
this protagonist.
Elsa is like we all love Elsa. Yeah.
It's
and
a
at the end of the day,
classic hurt people.
She does fix her problem, right?
does,
She
yes.
kind of stumbles into a fix, but that's either here nor there. But she, one, is responsible for hitting her sister in the head with ice, and two, turning
feels
her
like low stakes.
turning her entire kingdom
Bigger
into
stakes.
ice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not small stakes for Anna, though, who got hit with ice.
Yeah.
That
As a
affects
child,
her.
And I will say
right?
this:
That
if
affects her.
if
Does
it
it come
wasn't,
back later?
It comes
if
back.
it wasn't for
Okay,
Anna believing the best in her sister, Elsa would
exactly right.
probably still be out in her.
I
frozen
think it would get
palace.
away
Yeah.
from her.
Yeah.
I think it gets
Already
away from her.
did,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna put Elsa on this list, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna add this one. It might be a little contentious.
I already like your body language on this one.
I am going to add the grandpa from The Princess
The
Bride.
chat. Oh my
And
God.
Here's why.
Peter Falk.
Yes.
The venerable Peter Falk.
Yes. Love him.
Let me ask you one last question. Are you stupid?
I'm floored. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear.
Fred Savage is sick. Fred Savage is home from school sick. Fred Savage just wants to sleep.
This is tough, Brandon.
All he wants, and what do you need? What do you need when you're sick?
Rest.
Rest.
AT, I can't believe you're buying this.
So Grandpa
I like his line of reasoning.
Grandpa comes in and he says, don't care if you need rest. Don't care if you're tired. Don't care if you're sick. Today is the day that I have decided that you need to hear this story.
Cheering his kid up.
Eventually, halfway through the story, sure, he's worn him down, which is easy to do when you're sick.
Yeah.
But what this kid needed is not a story. What this kid needed is rest. I'm putting the grandpa from the
You
Princess
can't even say
Bride
it without laughing.
on this
That's
list.
a travesty.
Brant, I
Peter
gotta
Falk
say-
can't be on this list.
I gotta
AT.
say, this is something Ferris Bueller also did. Cameron was sick.
That's right.
And
Yeah,
you took him off.
him off
And,
the
and
list.
one of these is a teenager, and one of them is supposed to be a trusted adult
And he is.
looking over
He
children.
comforts the
He
kid.
doesn't let him sleep.
No,
let the
this
kid
is BS.
rest.
You
Let
can't have the
kid
grandpa
rest.
I do love the reasoning on this.
Here's
Brad.
what I'm gonna do. I am going to
You can't.
keep, 10 through 8 the same. I'm gonna do a clean replace.
Got Columbo at 7.
A clean
Freaking
replace.
Columbo, dude.
A clean replace of Ariel at 7. I am going to flip Mrs. Doubtfire and Willy Wonka, child abuser for child abuser.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to replace Elsa for Ferris Bueller and then do a flip. Moving Elsa up
Rose.
to 4 and Rose up to 5. I think what Rose does obviously affects one guy a lot, right? What Elsa does affects an entire kingdom, and in a kingdom that she was sworn to protect, but she did not. And so for that reason, I'm moving her to 4. And so that's what I got.
I do love the list. I like the Disney for Disney of it all. I may not agree with the Columbo-ness, but I cannot argue
gotta appreciate
with
the
your
swing.
rationale.
Sure.
It's really good, and I like a big swing.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, Brent. I really like your list.
AT, if you, I don't even,
He likes it so much he almost fell out of his chair.
I'm just having a hard time with the grandfather from Princess Bride.
I thought he was going to say Willy Wonka.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, okay. I got to do this. So I'm taking off the 2 Disney movies. AT,
Weak.
the best.
You're weak.
AT,
You're weak.
we can do this all day. The most pure, innocent, good-hearted, good-intentioned, and good impact character on this list is Remy the Rat.
Absolutely.
He does nothing wrong.
Absolutely.
He doesn't do anything wrong. His impact is positive.
He has passion.
He is a bastion that we should look
He's
towards.
a total ripper.
He's a total ripper.
Yeah.
He
a
is
guy.
great.
Of
What
a guy.
he stands for is great. You can't have Remy the Rat on this list. No way, no how. Ariel is a young girl mermaid that is bamboozled by Ursula. Ursula's idea is the contract. She shows up and makes her realize she needs more. She creates the contract. She swindles her. I know.
You're a cheat and a swindler.
Ariel and Remy are just not a top 10 protagonist that is villain. They're barely villains. Remy's not at all. I'm
is.
sorry.
Remy.
And I'm bringing in 2 heavy hitters. 2 absolute heavy hitters.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm bringing in Batman from any Batman movie.
Okay.
Batman from any Batman movie.
Yeah,
and I
all
want to
right.
be clear, and this is going to get mildly serious for a second, but if you think that maybe, there's groups of people that are in charge of power that have too much power, imagine to yourself a billionaire who answers to no one
Yeah.
and decides what justice looks like and what punishment looks like for everyone in your town.
Yeah.
That is a terrible human being.
Great movies.
Because, look, amazing movies.
Sick movie.
Dark Knight, fundamentally unbelievable.
Don't think about it too
Guys, if he's fighting the Joker, yeah. Riddler, sure. Two-Face, absolutely. When those guys aren't around,
He's just punching petty criminals in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
He's just going after your run-of-the-mill guy who maybe stole something from a convenience store, and he's using the bat belt and he's kicking his ass. That's what he's doing. He is providing.
I paid for all this stuff. I'm going to use it.
Physical violence to misdemeanor crimes. This is a dangerous human being who should not be trusted at all. If we know one thing about billionaires, as my good friend AT has put it before, that's 1,000 million.
That's $1,000 million.
It's $1,000 million is what that is.
Yeah.
Those people tend to not have the plebeian's best interest at heart.
Imagine like Peter Thiel dressing like an animal and beating people up.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Elon Musk is dressed as a rat.
Chainsawing people.
He's in the street and he's knocking people unconscious. He's dressed as an axolotl and he's giving people traumatic brain injuries.
Great axolotl pull.
He is Batman cannot
Can't dress
be trusted.
like a rat, but you get rat can dress like a man, but man can't dress like rat.
Not
Many
if you
people
want
are
to be
saying.
the law. No. Yeah, he expands girl, makes boy tiny. And then I'm also bringing, and you can pick or take both, Doc and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Doc and Marty McFly.
I love these movies.
This is a story that turned out great. Mom met dad because dad stood up for her honor at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
Invented rock and roll.
Invented rock and roll. Everything's perfect. Marty lives a great life. He should be more grateful. Aside from the fact that he's befriended a 50 to 80-year-old.
Yeah.
We don't know about that guy.
Yeah.
This guy invents time travel. And what do they do?
A dangerous invention.
A dangerous invention. And what do they do with their time travel? They could go anywhere. They go back
to the same town.
To the same town.
To meet the name of the mall.
And to meet the name of the mall.
To meet the people they've already met.
And get Marty dangerously close from making out with his mother.
Yeah.
Only to ruin the future that was already fine before they went back to the past.
Yeah.
So many things in here that you could have done differently or not at all. Guys, be more responsible. Be better. Stop trying to ruin your parents' wonderful, lovely story of how they met.
They are happily married.
They are happily married.
Yeah.
They're married at the very least.
These are bad people. They're selfish individuals that could have used time travel. You could have done so many things.
Biff is worse in this, right?
Biff is really bad.
He uses it truly for maximum self-gain.
But he uses time travel later.
But he's also sold as a bad guy.
Yes, he's sold as a bad guy. These two folks, I don't know about their relationship. There's a lot happening here, and I would probably lean Doc more because he invents time travels like Marty.
I would say I agree here in that it's giving Dirty Dancing.
It's giving Dirty Dancing.
It's giving Dirty Dancing.
It's giving Dirty Dancing.
Why is this 80-year-old hanging out with his teenager?
He's hanging out with that 80-year-old a lot.
Yeah.
Less time travel and make this legal.
Yeah. 1.21 gigawatts. So those are my two. So I took out the two Disneys. I put those in. I kept your top three the same. Kevin McCallister's intriguing to me. And so I kept them the same. I moved Willy Wonka up to 4. I believe he belongs on the Mount Rushmore of secret villains. I moved Rose down because there's a lot she does, but at the end of the day, she's just a villain to herself. She just is.
That's so true. That's so true.
And then I switched Ferris Bueller. He's a kid. I moved him down to 8.
Just a kid.
And then I moved Jenny, who has a long-standing psychological impact on one particular human being who just doesn't deserve it.
Maybe the most important person in the history
of the universe.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Gosh,
so
I
my
need to watch
list.
this movie.
I cannot believe you've not
10
seen it.
Starship Troopers, 9 Marty McFly from Back to the Future, 8 Ferris Bueller, 7 Batman from any Batman movie, 6 Rose from Titanic, 5 Jenny from Forrest Gump, 4 Willy Wonka, 3 Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing, 2 Mrs. Doubtfire, number 1 Kevin McCallister. That's my list.
Okay.
You got a lot to deal with here, AT. A lot to think through. Bring us into that sick, twisted mind of yours.
Well, I like both of these lists. I think Batman is a good swing. That's a great pull. I'm questioning Back to the Future here.
Sure.
You're questioning it.
I'm questioning
You're
Back
not
to
questioning
the Future here.
Peter Falk in The Princess Bride, a movie that's about a fairy tale
So-
and a grandkid like bonding with his grandson?
It's just not the time to bond. So it was a selfish time.
I respect the swing of Columbo. Okay,
It's a swing, but it's wrong, AT.
It is a little bit.
Can I just really quickly put this on the record? I love Princess Bride. It's one of my favorite movies of all
It's
time.
phenomenal.
It's a great movie.
I don't
love
want
it.
people getting it
I
twisted.
love the majority of these movies.
But there's no negative impact to Peter Falk's grandpa in Princess Bride.
Brother, you don't know what happened to Fred the next
Look
day.
at it by the end of the movie. He's having a blast.
I don't know about. I just don't know anything about Frozen. Okay, my daughter's one and a half. I'm not
Elsa's
sure.
that's going to make
it.
a lot of people mad too, because Elsa's figuring out who she is.
Sure.
And she's that one is the one that might make
So
people
is
more
Mrs.
angry.
Doubtfire in a sense.
Well, I don't think that's true at all.
So if I had to choose,
You have to. That's the
That's
game.
the game.
and I do. Quite frankly, I do.
Quite
okay?
frankly, I
Many-
do. Quite
many
frankly.
people are saying that I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Bran because of
That's
the
ridiculous.
ratatouille of it all.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Ratatouille belongs on this list.
That's
okay,
absurd.
Ratatouille belongs. While the best guy on
I'm
the
putting
entire
an asterisk
list.
by this win. This is just not a
Ratatouille
win for him.
belongs.
There's no way.
Thank you.
Peter Columbo is the
I'm
secret
taking
villain
if I
of a
negate
movie he's
both
not even
your
in
choices,
the story.
Both your choices, I threw them out and I chose on my own again. That's how I worked. I said the rat belongs.
AT, thanks for being here on the diss list. It's always a fun time. Brand, another dub. Congrats,
I'm
buddy.
actually kind of a little bit on a roll right now.
You 2 of 3, yeah, 2 of 3.
I mean, for me,
Heater,
that's
Called
a
a
roll.
comeback.
Heater.
It's a
Yeah,
heater.
This one's got an asterisk next to it. This is crazy.
If this one does, it all do. In a sense,
It all do. They expand
It
girl,
all
make
do.
boy tiny.
Make girl big, make boy small.
We are going to be back next week with another diss list. Come on back for that. Tune in every Saturday on South Carolina Public Radio. We got to do a little radio show.
Yeah,
called
Who, What, When.
You can
It's
listen
true.
anywhere. You listen
real
to the
good.
podcast.
It's
Come
real
on over
good.
to that. Until then, keep dissing
dissing
them
them
list,
lists.
y'all. Just let the kid rest is all I'm saying.
This is a disaster.
It's the diss list with Brandon Dan. It's the diss list with Brandon Dan.